Let's count down the first game then of this very pivotal match in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. K9 cheering 321 bits again. Thank you so much for the support. I definitely am excited for this one. A rematch of their CTM match from. Will Gerald have the same luck, or will Andy take the set this time around? And with this, you know, this actually does, this match does matter for the how 1B will actually end. Pixel Andy sitting at 41 points, or it should be fine. Left gets the J, everything will be okay. Yeah, Andy sitting at 41 points, Gerald sitting at 37, so Gerald winning in any fashion. Has to win 3-1. Take it. Anyways, though, Andy with an early lead, 83,000, takes another Tetris here. They go to 106. Tetris, though, for Gerald, go to 111,000. Man, welcome in. In our last match of the day for this Super Sunday. It's been a great season. Definitely restreamed. Hope both of these players undefeated, of course. Oh, he only dropped this game, and you know who that was to? Do you know? Relegation playoff. Dropped a game to every, you know, to Somalian. That should all be good. Definitely makes for a good game here with a good story. But an early lead forming here for Pixel Andy, 273,000 points to 214 for Gerald. The Tetris, though, going to 237, inverting the second and third digit score. Still waiting for the bar. Gets the bar for the Tetris to go up to 297, so sitting at just about 300. Roughly. Yes, these are both undefeated players, and the only difference between them is just having more losses. We're all in the division. Like, is clipping. See the noise gate being all messed up. Yes, thank you, K9. I accidentally deleted it earlier, so this thing got messed up. I will just turn that. Welcome in for the raid, everyone. And okay. Girl, getting a little high. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this actually helps. And beautiful there for Gerald. Gerald able to take the Tetris, go to 370 or 371. 391 now for Andy, and Andy with the Tetris going to 415. Hopefully that fixes the sound a little. I don't know what happened. Silly technology. Andy going one row dirty, or not one row, 4 rows dirty, and gets the Tetris to go to 443, 120 lines. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 444 to 419, and Tetris for 441.
Close your eyes so you see my vision. Unite the souls so there's no division. Look into the future, we see all seasons. Aiming for the top, but what's the reason? Hands to the sky and realize we're free. We become the legends we were meant to be. Now open your eyes and you will see.
So, and we have transition here with this Tetris for Gerald. Gerald going to 476. Andy is already on level 20. And Tetris for Andy, 552, but does have to do a little bit of burning here. And has a hole at row 5. 555 for Andy. Meanwhile, Gerald, 506. Both not the best board state. But all's well that ends well, I suppose. As they're both getting out of this, just slowly but surely. And Tetris 4, Andy 595 in level 22. Gerald 549 into level 22 himself. So Andy not quite Tetris ready here.
Close your eyes so you see my vision. Unite the souls so there's no division. Look into the future, we see all seasons.
Andy 610, Gerald 555. Andy with the lead now. Andy with a actually kind of strong lead here as Gerald takes the Tetris 23, level 23, 589,000 points. Nice, ooh, nice set of tucks there for Gerald. Andy set up for a nice column 9. And the Tetris going to 677, the 650 for Gerald. Tetris for Gerald, 684 into level 25. 708 and 25 for Andy. So this is a slight lead now for Gerald. Just there for Gerald. Gerald 748 and 26. Andy though 805. A little bit of a lead here. Getting high here for Gerald. Gerald gets the bar over, gets the bar for Tetris. Well, Andy does open up the right side, both on level 27, 854 to 820, with Andy, of course, being in the lead. Nice S-spin there into level 28. Andy, this is going to come down to, obviously, their kill screen game here. Unfortunate S timing there for Gerald. But Tetris for Gerald, 901, and has one burn left before kill screen for the 29 transition. And just gonna take the double. Andy 939, 948, now into level 30, 914 for Gerald in 29, and Gerald gonna set up for a Tetris. No, takes the triple instead. 926. Ooh, that bar in column 2, a little bit tricky. Have to play with the max out yet. An overroll there of the Z for Gerald. Gerald just has to be careful, keep some clean burns. No line cap, so we won't see them probably being as aggressive. Gonna let them do their thing really quick. And of course, Andy with the top out here So we have Gerald in a chase down. Has to get to A22. A22. 59 bars in the 28. Yeah, it definitely was A22. So Gerald is good. If Gerald's gonna go super aggro, and he was, but no bar. Of course, now we have, I don't know why I keep saying of course, the seed A, B, 7A, C4. Both players are ready. Let's count down game 2 then in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hopefully the game's a little nicer with the bar count this go around. I mean, Gerald with the Tetris here going to 47,000. Andy with a little bit of hesitation, but it worked out great as Andy is Tetris ready now. I'm just waiting for the bar. Has to cover the right side though. Takes the burn with the S. And opened up on the right side once again. Both players kind of experiencing the same thing here. They did open and burn it down. Tetris for Gerald. 570 or 57,000 to 76,000. Tetris for Andy now, 81,000 points. Gonna be a close one here. Tetris for Gerald once again. Tetris for Andy, 100 to 103. Andy being the lead ever so slightly, but Gerald takes another Tetris. Go to 123,000 through the first 30 lines. $196 now with that Tetris for Andy. This Tetris here for Gerald will put him at 193. Gerald would have liked another L instead. Beautiful spin to solve that. Gets another J. Will be very good. Hopefully that fixed the mic issue as well I was having earlier. I don't know what happened. I think I accidentally bumped the noise gate settings. Fun, fun, fun. Andy though, 247. Gerald's 248. This is neck to neck. Have necks all around. Tetris for Andy. Gerald unfortunately covers the right side with the Z. So Andy's going to take 2 Tetrises there and then in the meantime. We have a Tetris there for Gerald. Gerald, like one more. And things back up again. Just since Andy's in a little bit of a burn situation. Not trivial by any means for Andy. Oh, and then the double flip of the S. Unless Andy adjusted for it to be an S flat, which is very possible, but stay calm. Gets the L all the way over. Need something for the square hole. Andy should be good. But this is going to allow for Gerald to just kind of take a strong lead. digging out of this 315, but Gerald at 390 already. 91 lines and takes the Tetris to pass 400,000. Hi, Aaron. Fancy seeing you around. And Tetris for Andy! And it's gonna fill in also the long bar dependency. Oh boy, we have ourselves a game now. Andy staying alive. 346, so over 100,000 point lead though. That was just a phenomenal dig for Andy, all around. And gets another Tetris, 392 at 121 lines. Tetris there once again, 415 closing in. But, I mean, you know, because of the dig, such a high up dig. Gerald at 111 lines, Andy 1 line away from transition. And Tetris there for Gerald, 527 at 115 lines. Still, I mean, still potentially 600k transition possible. Andy transitioned is on 486 in deep 19. Adjustment there for the burn. Tetris for Gerald, 574, has 2 more available, so we'll be able to squeeze out a 600k transition. Okay, with that burn, we'll no longer be able to with a 598 transition. Still very solid nonetheless. And still ahead, while also behind by almost 2 full levels. Almost. Andy, take the Tetris here in the level 21 at 566. Yeah, an early lead is nice for Gerald, of course, but Andy can. I mean, we saw, not necessarily in the last game, but we've seen historically Andy have some really deep runs into the 29. Take a Tetris there, 673. I wonder how much of the mental game comes down to the CTM match from the other day. I'd assume it wouldn't be as much of a hindrance at this level. But, you know, you almost want to, like, make up for something, while Gerald has everything to gain from this match. Financially, at least. I mean, would love to go on to play dog. Love to go play dog in the winners playoff. Also, I'm sure Andy would love to play his brother once again. Gerald sitting 786, Andy sitting at 712, while at 182 lines is, you know, way ahead in lines. The score, you know, at any given point. I think the pace lead is great and everything until you top out. You don't have the score lead itself. Gerald's just keeping the score lead as well. 847 to 808. Andy on 25, Gerald into 24 with that burn. 880, 184 lines. So next Tetris will pass 100 or 900,000 for Gerald. And Tetris 4, Gerald to go to 911. 874 for Pixel Andy. Andy with the Tetris going to 908 into level 27. So a couple Tetrises away from the max out for Gerald. Gerald gonna take some safe burns, you know, keep the board healthy, don't go aggressive, you're ahead. Takes a triple Tetris at 987, so the next Tetris would be a 26 max out. Potential depends on the efficiency. Okay, Gerald now will take the next Tetris will be in 27 with the max out A24. Andy on 28 takes the Tetris in the kill screen A22. Andy with another one, A58. So actually, both players at A58, but Andy with a slight lead. Andy going for the center well. Has to build it up. And takes the triple instead. That's okay. Definitely the safe way out of the situation. Gerald with the 1.1 with this Tetris. A B27 has 2 available. Still before, or 2 available before playing on the 29 speeds. Now the next one will automatically take Gerald into 29. 1 line left and takes the Tetris in the 29 at B70. So Andy's still going strong though at B31. Oh, Andy with that square. That square didn't really have any nice place to go. Can cause a lot of burning. I guess be careful with this burning. 59, the B92 for Gerald. Gerald's gonna just probably do some lining here, because Andy was in that same situation, but now Andy's clean. Assuming Andy's gonna build this up, takes a double and takes another double. That's okay. We have the 1.2 on the screen for Gerald. He with miss drop. Getting S's. Doesn't want an S. Getting S's. Okay, gets a nice T and a Z. Help clean things out a little bit. Nice pieces there for Andy. Andy just has to be careful. Not in any dangerous situations. Has to be mindful of that. Has the 1.2. Didn't go with the aggressive Tetris well set up, and the bar didn't come, so you love to see the caution being rewarded. Oh, Gerald with a misdrop of that T. Might have flipped it the wrong way, or double flipped it. I didn't quite get to see. And causing Gerald to be in a very high up dig. Needs a bar. Okay, getting some good pieces here. Needs something for the left. I can't get the L all the way over. So Gerald's done it. C's 51. Andy, C52 there is going to tie the setup at 1 apiece. The 1 piece. GG's. Both players are ready for game number 3. Let's count them down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And we are off to the races. Everyone who's come in with raids recently, thank you so much. Welcome in, get comfortable. Have a good, longer bit of time here that Tetris will be happening. No, this is only game 3. Gerald needs sitting at 38 points with that 1 point. Landing sitting at 42 now. The deficit's still the same. Gonna come down the next 2 games to what really makes the difference. If Andy wins, there's no way Gerald can clutch out the division, I believe. I think he needs to win 3-1. So, yeah. While restreaming. A little tricky though. Bit of a dicey situation here. Gets the L though. Way over. Needs to get a Z for the left. And it's building it out beautifully. And set up for a dirty Tetris. Inspiring dirty Tetris for Gerald. And he's bored though. A little bit spicy. But gets a bar for a dirty Tetris as well. Andy though is just doing it. Oh no, Andy with a misflip there. Or triple flip to the ass. This isn't danger, or this isn't fatal. We saw what Andy just did in the last game. Parity is so bad, but no square came at luckily at this time for him. Beautiful solve. Absolutely phenomenal, and just staying alive. 1 me no longer. And Tetris for Andy, 158. Gerald though with the Tetris to go to 253. Andy just with a masterclass of digging. Okay. A little bit of an early lead now for Gerald, but once again, we saw in the last game that doesn't really much. Junior, welcome in. As Andy's sitting at 318. Now 341. Can make up a lot of efficiency on 19. But going in the kill screen was down still about 100k, and then just after transitioning once again, it absolutely went off on a tear. Andy just doing what Andy does, takes the Tetris, and well, we won't be able to take a Tetris here. This will only be a triple, going to 438 at 121 lines. So transition is coming up for him. Will hit the transition before Gerald. Gerald is still 11 lines out from transition and takes a Tetris to go to 534. Andy transitions 465. Kind of seeing echoes and shades of what we saw in the last game. Oh, Andy couldn't get the T all the way over to the left. Has to be careful with the burn. Okay, this is gonna be a high up dig, but see Andy get out of this. Nice. Nice, and gets the J all the way over. And he opens up the right side. Meanwhile, Gerald kind of hit the same pieces there. Oh, but hangs the bar! 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have to create kind of a rooftop scenario to accommodate it, and just beautifully does that. So, Andy just beautiful play. For real. Just there for Gerald going to 678, so over 100,000 point lead. However, just staying alive, clean again. And with the column 5, and gets the bar for the Tetris. That's up for another one. And he's about to make up the lost efficiency in like 10 seconds. Up for the Tetris. Bar now. Gets the bar for it. Goes to 666. Meanwhile, Gerald though 823 in level 24. Nice Christmas colors, of course. And we're looking at potential, early max out again for Gerald. Maybe 27. Misdrops. Oh no, Gerald with quite a few, but gets a tuck. Beautiful vertical tuck of the Z. Oh, and a couple more misdrops for Gerald. This is not ideal. Boy, just needs to get it over. Opens up the hole in column 2, the 3 wide hole, or the 3 deep hole. Gerald's gonna be burning. This is gonna allow for Andy to potentially, catch up and take the lead. Even though Andy is on 27, the next Tetris will bring him to 28. 39. Ready. Oh, Andy getting droughted. Needs to get a bar over to the left. Needs the bar now. Bar or J. And, oh! Oh no, but that bar hang, that's going to be at 848. So Gerald is going to be good. Oh, that played with so many emotions there at the top. Jeez. Gerald is good for the game and will be going to seed C4. Play this out, Gerald. Beautiful survival for Andy. And just at the end, it was really high. I still could have gotten it. Would have been dicey at 223 lines. Only needed 4 burns. The bar hang just unfortunately was the end of it. I think Gerald's really proven himself as a top player. You know, a lot of people might discount him. Yeah, he is one of the highest PBs in Classic Tetris. But, you know, in comp, he just had a lot of rough performances early in the early rounds of Masters. So I think CTL's helped a lot with his performance, as well as, you know, more consistent comp. It is unfortunate that, you know, with how CTM is going, that Gerald's last month. Plus, you know, beautiful send-off potentially, maybe? Who knows? There's a lot of storytelling that could be had. And Gerald is playing some super aggressive 29 here to justify the mole and just get these right well Tetrises. Oh boy. It's another one. I need the bar now though. Gerald's gonna get out of this. Oh my god, Gerald's gonna get out of it. Needs the bar though. Gets the bar, the 1.4. And another one. More Tetris will be a mid 1.5 and set up for the right well. The 1.5's there. Set up. The rollover will be coming very soon. On level 39, Tetris to go to 1.59. We have the rollover into level 40. Getting ready. We have the ready from Gerald. Count this down in the only way I know how for a game number 4. In 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Andy actually dancing too. When the controller trolling has troll in the name, what can you expect? Like Tetris Effect soundtrack, my humblest of opinions, is the single best soundtrack in video games at the moment. Andy though with Dask, actually in the lead. Don't discount the playstyle. I mean, it obviously isn't viable once you get past level 29, and Gerald can easily go on 29, so I'm guessing you'll see a grip switch at some point. But no sense in getting into the digs early on the 18 play. 19 you might risk it and do a grip switch. I'm not sure. But definitely something, you know, worth risking if you're in the... Andy's saying, if Andy plays DAS, it's raps, bro. I mean... Raps for Gerald or raps for Andy? Ooh, Andy. Sick. Oh, beautiful though. Beautiful, beautiful. They're just bad pieces for the board. the bar all the way over to the left. And he takes the triple. Still only behind by just about Tetris. During the pace, of course. And there for Andy, 244 to Gerald's 235. And Tetris for Gerald once again to go to 258. Andy has made the switch to roll. 268 to 261. At least played the first half of pre-transition with Das and, you know, kept it within burns of Gerald. Very respectable. Once again. Andy's just playing it by feel. No scenario. The score. Probably a lot of different factors in determining it. Down. Down by a lot. You have to make some concessions. And Tetris there for Pixelandy now going to 386. Gerald 361. Oh, Tetris lead, but line count wise, neck and neck. And nice tuck there. Andy's going to switch to roll again. Deck was getting high. Couple burns, nice vertical burn there with the J. Open up the right side. I think it was intentionally a delayed burn, but it worked out. And Tetris for Andy to pass 400,000 takes another one. Gerald though, ooh, that square. Okay though. I'll take burns. Couple J's weren't really helpful. That parody's kind of shot for Gerald. Take this piece by piece now. And do just that. Open up in the center. And Burns open in the right. Gerald 403, Andy 551 at 121 lines. Pushing down now. Play a little high up. A dependency, but got well. Tetris there. Andy has one more available. I can get the 600k. Okay, no longer can with the Tetris. We'll have to take the double. Oh no, takes the double into the transition at 580. Nice S flat. And Andy 580,000 points in the 19. Girl with the Tetris 499. So just shy of 100,000 point lead for Pixelandy going into 19 speeds. No longer dassing on 19. So this is going to be pushing and putting a lot of pressure onto Gerald Freeman. Really just kind of play a little bit more aggressive. I mean, we saw what Gerald could do on 29 aggressively. So you can assume you can do more on 19, you'd hope. You'd hope you'd be more efficient on 19 than 29 play. But, you know, there's a lot of factors that determine these things. Andy for a couple pieces to burn. A really nice burn there. Did not see that at all. And Andy takes the Tetris go to 745. Still just shy of 100,000 point lead for Andy in 22. Gerald 687. 774 for Andy in 23. And Tetris was 716 into 23 for Gerald. At 804, 744, and Tetris again for Andy. There'll be a couple bars coming for Gerald. Only able to score Tetris with one though. And Tetris once again for Gerald, 837 to 894. Andy passing the 900k mark. 25. $846 in the 25 for Gerald. Boy, Andy just pieces aren't really nice. Gets the S-spin though. There's N26 pieces kind of suck. They're taking some burns. And Tetris for Andy, $9.95 in the 27. And Tetris there for Gerald, $8.96. Overrolled that piece, but takes the Tetris, goes to 8.938. 27. There's the max out for Andy going to 8.31. So quite a few Tetrises available before going to 29. So 8.66. Free 1.1. Just needs a Tetris. 1.1 for Andy, and there's a Tetris for the max out for Gerald. So about 100,000 point lead still for Andy in level 28. And we are underway. Gerald though has a high board. Take that triple. They're on 29. This might come down to coming down to the 29 play. Might come down to just one mistrap for Andy or one mistrap for Gerald. There's a 120,000 point lead for Andy right now at the B70, the A52 for Gerald Freeman. The player really scoring Tetrises yet. That Z piece wasn't really great, but Andy takes the triple instead. I was gonna say setting up for the center wall. Oh, hangs the T. Be fine. Just needs to get a couple pieces to lower the stack. Stack has been lowered. Oh, Andy's board. Oh, that L, but able to get the bar to lower the stack some. C29, the B08. So deficit's still where it's been the whole time on this post transition again. But Gerald just has to keep playing. He also dug it down clean, beautifully. Player building for Tetrises. Don't want to make any concessions and just take the risk. The potential with no line gaps, of course. Not incentivized to play risky and set up for things. The only thing that you have to hope is your opponent misdrops. Neither of them are, and if they misdrop, they clean it up immediately. Still 120,000 point lead. Will blink first. Triple there for Andy with the 1.3 on the scoreboard. Still sitting at a 1.17. And Tetris for Andy. And he, I think, was just getting into the swing now. Tetris ready again. Takes some burns instead. Disappointing, but safe and respectable. But the deficit has increased. Oh, but Andy! That's going to be it for Andy at a 1.37, so you need to get to a D71, Gerald. D71. That misdrop, though. It's a little bit of a headache. D71. Going aggro. My heart's pounding like I'm playing or something. This is intense. Face down of 110,000 points. Fortunate there, Andy. I'm sorry to see that. I mean, I have many bulk controllers I can... Gerald going aggressive. Takes the triple and takes double to lower the stack. Okay. Making my heart pound. Finding a good controller is a struggle. Okay, Gerald is clean. This is not over yet. Far from it. Still 30,000 points away. He's 71. And Gerald Freeman has taken game number 4. Because of that, finished in first place by a single point and has won Division 1B and will be playing Dog, the winners finals. Sempro saying, please don't at everyone, Ryan. GG's. Unfortunate situation for Andy on the double flips though. But GG's.